Hello and welcome back to the weekly Prem predictions. This is game week 16. We've just gotten through the Champions League, so there is a lot to talk about this Prem week. Starting with the first game, Arsenal versus Everton. I think this is going to be an easy game. Everton has not been in good form this season. I don't think they were very good last season either. They're not the team they used to be historically. And I think this should be an easy game for Arsenal. I know that they do have a lot of injuries. Their team just can't stay healthy. It is such a pain to watch. There's a lot of games which I don't like. A lot of teams are playing every 3 days, which I understand. It's fun to watch, but at the same time, so many players are getting injured. I think at this point something needs to be done. But when it comes to this game, I still think Arsenal are going to be able to pull through. I expect it to be a 3-0. Neither of these teams are great. Both of them are in the relegation zone. And it's in a must-win game for either side, right? I think Wolves is going to win this. I think Ipswich is going to go down. I don't think they have enough to really compete in the Prem right now. I know Wolves haven't been good either, but they have shown glimpses of quality, and I think that's going to be enough to get them through this game and probably keep them safe. I think this is going to be also fairly simple as well. While Leicester City is riding the high of the new manager, Ruven Nistelrooy, I don't think that they're going to have enough to beat this Newcastle side. This Newcastle side has a lot of quality, and they have the ability to play at the level of those Arsenals, those Newcastles. And when Man City plays properly, Man City, but they have moments where they're shaky. I think this game they'll win it 2-1. I don't think the Leicester will have enough to win or even go for a draw, but I think it'll be a fun game. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than people are expecting, just because I feel like Liverpool has lost a little bit of steam. They had a crazy start to the Prem, and they've been playing well, but I think this Fulham side can compete. Obviously not for the top four spots, but they can reach a European spot, I think, and they're so very. They have quality on that team. They're really pushing for something, and I think they can. I think they can challenge Liverpool, but I don't think they're gonna draw or even win it. I think it's gonna be easy. Well, I think it's gonna be 1-0. Both of these teams had a really good start to the Prem, but they've fallen off a little bit. I think Aston Villa is struggling with the weight of Champions League and the Prem, but I think they'll be able to get a result here. I think Nottingham Forest has fallen behind a little bit, and I'm just not too sure what team we're going to get, because sometimes we'll see a great Nottingham Forest, and other times we'll see a side that can't challenge. I think here we're going to see a draw of 2-2. Many goals. I think this is a harder game for Brighton than you would think, because Crystal Palace is starting to show quality now, right? They're pulling themselves together. They might be able to pull themselves out of the relegation zone. So they would want a result here, but I also think Brighton has the quality already, and they've been showing it, and they're pushing for a European spot. I think they're going to win this 2-1, but I think it's going to be a tougher game than they would expect. Last year, this game was predictable. Easy Man City, right? But Man City has a lot of problems going on. I'm hoping they can be fixed in January, so that way we can see a little bit more competitiveness in the league. But until then, I don't know that they're going to be able to bounce back quite yet. I think this game's going to be, again, a lot more interesting than people are expecting. United, I think, has a lot of hope with the new manager, so I think they're going to push for a result here. Do I think they're going to win? No. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be goals. But I think, end of the day, Man City is going to go home more disappointed. A draw for United would be huge, right? They've been losing for years, and to be able to take points from City, they're gonna celebrate it. I've said this over and over again. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna say it. The Tottenham does not play well when they play mid teams. They don't show up. They always get embarrassed. They're Spursy. And I can see Southampton getting 1 goal and winning this game. Southampton has shown little bits of quality. I don't know if they have quite enough to stay up in the Prem. It's going to be a challenge, but I think they're going to go here for a win just because Tottenham, again, they're wishy-washy. They have so much quality in the defense and the attack, but you never know what Tottenham you're going to get. I think Chelsea's going to win this. Chelsea has shown that they are class. They are to be taken seriously. They're not the Chelsea of the previous years. I think Enzo Maresca has come in and done an incredible job. We're seeing a lot of these players fight. Cole Palmer has been class again. Last season we saw just how good he was. And I think this season, again, he's proving that he is one of the best players in the Prem. And I would argue one of the best midfielders in the world. I also want to talk about Caicedo for a minute because this guy also is showing up this season. He is proving to be a defensive workhorse, and I always like to see players try, right? I like to see players succeed, regardless of the club they play for. I am not a Chelsea fan. I do like the way they play. I think this Chelsea team is challenging for a title. And then Brentford, I don't think they have enough quality to do anything to the Chelsea side. This Chelsea team is incredible, while I also think Brentford has quality. I think they're not in danger of going down. I think they're gonna do just fine this season, but nothing more. I see it 3-1 to Chelsea. West Ham is a mess. I don't know what's going on. They signed a lot of players in the summer, so I had a lot of hope for them, but I'm not seeing it turn up. Maybe we'll see something this weekend. Maybe we'll see a glimpses of something. But Bournemouth has a chance to challenge for arguably top 4 with Man City's form, but from European spots. And I think they're going to get them. I think this is Bournemouth's year. They have so much quality. And they have so much fight and determination in them. I like this Bournemouth side. I really do. They're fun to watch. And I like backing smaller teams. I like to back underdogs. I think that this Bournemouth side is going to win here 3-1. And I can't wait to see what they've got. Anyway, that's my Prem predictions. Let me know what you think I got wrong, what you think I got right. And another small game I'm going to do, I want to see if you guys can pick out which team I actually support. I have laid down hints in my previous videos for sure, but let's see if you can guess. Anyway, I will talk to you in the next video.